It was dark. Not night dark, soul dark. The kind of dark that swallows everything, your vision, your breath, your hope. Down in the pit, a boy lay curled in the dirt. 17 years old. His face streaked with tears. His robe, gone. His body, bruised. His voice, broken. Reuben. Judah. Please. Don't leave me here. But only silence answered. Joseph, the son of Jacob. A boy once wrapped in love, now trapped in a pit. Genesis 37 verse 24, and they took him, and cast him into a pit, and the pit was empty, there was no water in it. He screamed again. No one came. Before the pit, there was peace. Green hills. Blue skies. A father's love. Joseph was different. Gentle. Thoughtful. Obedient. The child of Jacob's old age. Genesis 37 verse 3, Now Israel loved Joseph more than any of his other sons, and he made him a coat of many colors. That robe wasn't just cloth. It was a symbol. Of favor. Of jealousy. Every time he walked past his brothers, it burned in their eyes. Then came the dreams. One evening, Joseph gathered his brothers under the fig tree. I had a dream. We were tying bundles of grain in the field. Suddenly, my bundle stood tall, and yours gathered around and bowed to mine. The air froze. So you think you'll be king? You're the youngest, not the ruler. But Joseph kept dreaming. Last night, the sun, moon, and 11 stars bowed to me. Even Jacob raised an eyebrow. Will your mother and I and your brothers all bow to you? But deep inside, Jacob remembered. God had spoken to him in dreams too. The brothers worked in Shechem. One day, Jacob sent Joseph to check on them. He walked alone, through open fields, wearing that colorful robe. From a distance, they saw him coming. Here comes the dreamer. Let's kill him. No, don't kill him. Just throw him into that pit. Don't lay a hand on him. So they grabbed him. Tore off his robe. Ignored his screams. And threw him down. Please. I'm your brother. They ignored him. Sat down to eat lunch. Above the pit, laughter. Below, despair. Then a caravan approached. Why kill him? Let's sell him. He's worth more as silver. So they pulled Joseph from the pit, not to save him, but to sell him. Genesis 37 verse 28, They sold Joseph for 20 pieces of silver. He cried. He begged. But they handed him over. Bound him. And watched him disappear toward Egypt. The brothers killed a goat. Dipped Joseph's robe in blood. Brought it home. Is this your son's robe? Jacob fell to the ground. My son. Joseph is dead. He tore his clothes. Refused comfort. Days passed. But the pain remained. Joseph was sold to Potiphar, captain of Pharaoh's guard. He served, faithfully. And God was with him. Genesis 39 verse 2, The Lord was with Joseph, and he prospered. Soon, Potiphar made him master over his household. But then came trouble. Potiphar's wife watched Joseph. Day after day. Come lie with me. My master trusts me. How could I do this and sin against God? One day, she grabbed his robe. He fled. She screamed. She lied. Joseph was thrown into prison, innocent. Even there, God was with him. The warden saw Joseph's wisdom and trusted him. One day, two officials, the baker and cupbearer, had dreams. Tell me your dreams. God will give the meaning. The cupbearer dreamed of vines. You'll be restored in 3 days. The baker dreamed of birds eating bread. In 3 days, you will die. It happened. Please, remember me. But he forgot. 2 years later, Pharaoh dreamed. 7 fat cows, devoured by 7 thin ones. 7 full heads of grain, swallowed by withered ones. No one understood. Then the cupbearer remembered. There's a Hebrew in prison. Joseph stood before Pharaoh. Can you interpret dreams? I cannot. But God can. Genesis 41 verse 16, It is not in me, God shall give Pharaoh an answer of peace. Joseph explained. 7 years of abundance. 7 years of famine. Pharaoh was amazed. He made Joseph ruler, second only to him. Joseph stored grain during the good years. Then the famine came. It spread beyond Egypt, even to Canaan. Jacob sent his sons to buy food. They bowed before the governor of Egypt, not knowing it was Joseph. The dream, fulfilled. Joseph recognized them, but said nothing. He tested them. Accused them of spying. Asked about their family. Demanded they bring their youngest brother, Benjamin. When they returned with him, Joseph wept. Then he hid his silver cup in Benjamin's bag. They were accused of theft. Take me instead. Let the boy go. If we lose him, our father will die. Joseph couldn't hold back. He sent everyone out. He wept. I am Joseph. Is my father still alive? They were frozen in fear. Don't be afraid. You meant evil against me. But God meant it for good. Genesis 50 verse 20, You intended to harm me, but God intended it for good. He embraced them. He forgave them. He sent gifts to Jacob. When Jacob saw the wagons, he wept. Joseph lives. He traveled to Egypt. Father and son embraced. Tears flowed. The family was made whole again. Years later, Jacob died. The brothers feared again. Am I in God's place? I will care for you. And he did. He never took revenge. He never returned the pain. He turned it into purpose. From a pit in the ground to a throne in Egypt. From betrayal by blood to the healing of a family. Joseph's story teaches us. God never wastes pain. Even when life breaks, God still builds. The end.